I think one of the great things about the fair is what you can see at the fair is truly a snapshot of Kansas.
What a better environment. This is the largest classroom that you could have right here at the Kansas State Fair.
It's just an awesome experience.
We've got history, social studies, math, science, art, agriculture. It's just a natural thing that this is nothing but a big classroom. The Kansas State Fair truly is Kansas's largest classroom.
Have your students ever wondered how the food we eat gets from the farm to the fork? Or how a rocket engine works? Or where a sweater comes from? Do they ever ask what it's like to live on a farm? Or better yet, how in the heck do you milk a cow? Or just how humongous can a pumpkin get? Your students could read about this in a textbook, or they could learn it, see it, smell it, touch it firsthand at Kansas's largest classroom. The ultimate learning experience from the Kansas State Fair. It's a classroom as big and wide and diverse as Kansas.
The milking parlor is such a neat attraction, and we're always amazed at the kids that don't know where milk comes from. For most of them, it's the grocery store. They don't understand the process that gets it to that point. So this is a great venue to teach the kids about truly the farm-to-fork efforts of going from the farm and how it gets to their refrigerator, to their table.
We have come for probably, I don't know, maybe 20 years, and it's just an awesome experience. I have kids that have never touched a sheep or a pig or seen a cow or watched them be milked, so it's just really exciting for them.
With one-of-a-kind opportunities for engaging the imagination, teachable moments at every turn, raw material you can incorporate into your class curriculum for the entire school year. And don't forget, it's just good old-fashioned fun.
I petted a baby pig and I've never got to pet a baby pig before.
At Kansas's largest classroom, you can get your kids back in touch with nature, agriculture, other cultures, and especially Kansas. We make it easy for teachers, too, with a downloadable planning guide and lesson plans at the Kansas State Fair website. You'll see how many wonderful opportunities for learning and new experiences await your students.
We develop lesson plans or suggested lesson plans, tour suggestions, things that they can do to map out their day, so once they get to the fair, they've got things laid out, they're ready to go, and they can take it from there and hopefully have a smooth field trip throughout the fairgrounds.
Agriland, for an in-depth and interactive look at how agriculture fits into our lives. The Birthing Center and Milking Parlor, for an even better hands-on experience, with a little about the birds and bees thrown in.
I think it's a great educational experience. It's a great way for people who have never seen a baby chicken before to see what they're like before they get to be adults and get to see where milk comes from firsthand, and so it's a great educational experience.
Dr. Goddard's Lab, where students will learn the basics of rocketry. Hey, it's not rocket science to learn about rocket science, it's fun. The Do Art Building, where art comes alive. Exhibits from the Kansas Department of Wildlife and Parks. The ins and outs of 4-H and FFA. And that's just the beginning.
Whether it's milking the cow or crawling through the tunnel and learning about dirt or riding in the cab of a combine, definitely hands-on experience-based learning for our students.
A field trip to the Kansas State Fair and Kansas's largest classroom would be one of the highlights of your students' learning year. Motivating, entertaining, inspiring to young minds. Kansas's largest classroom at the Kansas State Fair in Hutchinson. Class is in session every September, but the learning will continue for a lifetime. For more information, a field trip planning guide and lesson plans, go to kansasstatefair.com.